My arrest and prison detention for 54 days. Imo journalist Nonsonkwa makes shocking revelation. And now to the news in full. Vacation well spent. Over 1,000 Imo youths languishing and dying in prison. Tiger Base, IPOs responsible. At about 4:30 p.m. on Sunday, 20th of October 2024, I was ambushed at exactly opposite Teachers House, PH Road, by Ebubeagwu militant and Tiger Base officers led by one Chidi Ebere-Wosu, who ordered that I should be thrown inside the boot of the Lexus 300 they ambushed me with. There was nothing different from kidnappers and those who arrested me, nothing to distinguish them as security agents. The same way they came to kidnap Dele Farotimi at home and bundled him all the way to Ekiti State. You are coming to arrest somebody, there is no uniform, you cannot identify yourself. You just bundle people, push them in the back of the boot and drive them away. Nothing like anything to identify yourself. However, I was taken to the state CID, locked up at the intelligence department without telling me why I was arrested. On Monday 21st October at about 11:14 a.m., I was brought out by two Tiger Base operatives named Innocent and Philip. The one named Innocent was the IPO who presented 3 petitions to me. The first petition was the accusation of arson written by a faceless organization whose grammatical sequencing could best be described as cut and join. Lacking in substance and merit, poorly constructed, the faceless writer never made any reference to the TVC news when Nonsonkwa quoted in his video broadcast. The second petition was written by one SP Davidson of the Intelligence Department of the Imo Police Command, where he accused me of inciting the public against the government for saying that the LGA chairmen signed their resignation letters as a holding charge if they don't part with a certain percentage of the local government allocation. Anybody that says the truth about them like this, if you expose them like this, now wahala. The third petition, also written by SP Davidson, was that I am planning to cause anarchy for organizing a protest against police extortion. I made my statement accordingly. I was told I could see the CP for an interview, but I never saw the CP till I was hurriedly bundled to the magistrate court on Wednesday, October 23rd, where I was remanded in prison custody, even when the magistrate knew she has no jurisdiction over treason charges brought against me. I was taking notes. When I arrived at the Federal Correctional Center, Owerri, there was excitement from the inmates where they saw me. I was taken to records department where I was documented by friendly warders and wardresses. Okay now. I was later shown to my cell, F-line, where I shared the space with the general provost of the prison and 4 others. The next day, I was taken to the clinic department of the prison where tests were conducted on me and a medical file was opened for me. The friendly nature of the inmates made me settle down without difficulties. They were happy seeing Nonsonkwa. It was an opportunity to listen to their challenges and what brought them to prison. It was a lifetime opportunity to hear from those who were there during the jailbreak and what exactly happened, and those who returned after the jailbreak, and of course, their reasons for returning. Of course, there were some of them who were bundled back to prison by their people. It was a worthwhile sitting and discussing with real criminals who told me they did what they were condemned for. There were those who are innocent, yet they were sentenced and condemned. I had to peruse through the various judgment rulings of some of those sentenced or condemned, and I could see loopholes and miscarriage of justice. I told such prisoners to appeal the judgment, but the challenge remains money to hire a lawyer. Another problem that we have in this country. Poor man, if you get a case like this, to get a lawyer to help you out, it's another problem on its own. Condemning people that are innocent in prison, a whole lot of people that did not do anything, but they are there in prison, spending years there without doing anything. They've not been sentenced to court, you've not charged them to court or anything, they are just there in prison. Their case have not even been heard. A whole lot of them in prisons all across the country. Meanwhile, the number of those on awaiting trial is shocking. About 800 inmates, imagine 800 inmates are awaiting trial in this country. But if you insult some, Dele Farotimi now, they've charged him to court. They've told him what to do. These are the conditions for your bail, for you to be bailed. Why not do the same thing for these 800 inmates in Imo State Prison? A whole lot of that in our country. that are there awaiting trial, awaiting trial, awaiting trial. They spent 10 years awaiting trial, spent 20 years awaiting trial. Can you just imagine? About 800 inmates have no access to the law court. Some have spent 2 to 10 years in prison without going to court. I took it upon myself to gather every necessary information about them for action. My project for 2025 is hugely for the welfare of prisoners and inmates, to offer help to those yet to go to court and assist those yet to meet their bail conditions, then organize a monthly visitation for the inmates. To this end, I will form a prisoners' welfare partnership with like minds to assist the inmates on a monthly basis. By January, I will announce the procedure for those interested. Maazichi Nonso Uba Nonsokwa. Can you just imagine? And I'm sure that is the reason why they said part of Daily Farotimi's bail condition is the fact that he will not talk to the media. He will not grant any interview, so that he will not go and tell them what his eyes are seen in prison. So that he will not come and show the rot that is happening in our institution in this country. That is why they told him not to say anything. It is well. Archman Chine says, Nelson Mazinon so quiet. I now fully understand what many innocent people who are languishing in prisons in this country are passing through. After I was detained for doing my company's products, what other companies sell theirs, I never knew that the tenacious some law was set by the union for inferior people. So then I was able to listen to them. Thus, I am interested in the new organization you want to establish for protecting innocent people. That's very good. Luis Sakari says, Governor Hope Uzodinma is the worst thing to have happened to Imo State. The only thing he is good in doing is going to every party meeting, every governor daughter's wedding, using Imo State resources to ride private jets. Not one thing has he achieved since he took over office. Look at other state governors commissioning one thing or the other. You will never see the man unveil anything good in Imo State, only to be arresting those who ask him questions. Now, so all these politicians, APC politicians, all of them, what they know how to do is arrest people. Once you criticize them, that leads. No problem. It is well. Edwin Okwara says, to me, I think God is upon your journey so far. Maybe continue to guard. May He continue to guard and protect you in every day of your life. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen. Amen. Justice Anya says, Ochiwo, my brother, these people will matter, regret their actions. Thank God for your life. Which one people will matter, regret your actions? Okay. Okubo John says, you're welcome, brother. That's all we are passing through in this country. Yes, so if you don't have money like this, you don't have anybody to help you, that's how they'll be saying you are awaiting trial, awaiting trial, awaiting trial. In Nigeria never happened to us, Awaiting trial for 10 years, 20 years. So when you now finally get to trial, they will now judge you again for another. Why waste people's time like that? Because they don't have anybody. Says, well, our country will get better someday. We hope. My listeners, over to you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.